Welcome back to the podcast. Today, we are going to talk about how to figure out what you want in life. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm Flora, minimalism mentor, simplification coach, and 7-time author. For over 26 years, I've been helping women like you align into a life or a business that you are wildly obsessed with by helping you clear the 9 types of clutter keeping you from a life that you love. What are those 9 types of clutter? They are mental, spiritual, emotional, digital, financial, daily, body, process, and environmental clutter. My YouTube page is where I share environmental decluttering tips, and here on the podcast, I share with you how to declutter the rest. Please subscribe or follow this feed so you get notified every time an episode is released. And today we are going to talk about how to figure out just what the heck you want. Last week we spoke about your to-do list and how it should reflect your future instead of your present. And we talked about how typically people's to-do lists, they're unwritten things that you do every single day, which essentially is your to-do list. And it really reinforces the life that you find just kind of mediocre, just kind of it's okay, but you're not really jazzed about your life, or you're not really excited or deeply fulfilled. And I got a bunch of questions about, okay, Flora, so how do I figure out what the heck that I want? Please help me. So that's what this episode is all about. So what do you want? That's a simple question. Well, you'd think it'd be simple, but many people don't want to admit what they want because they feel like they have to justify and share why they want the things that they want. We actually talk about this in episode 164 called Should You Justify Your Wants? The answer is no, okay? Go listen to that episode. It's very good. So, because of this, when I ask someone what they want, they usually can't tell me. But most people will be able to share with me what they don't want. So if you have a hard time figuring out what you want in your life, start by asking yourself, okay, what do I not want anymore? Okay? And this is usually one of the easiest questions for people to answer. And so that's what I recommend that you do. Grab your journal and start making a list of all the things that you don't want in your life, or the things that you want less of. And then you just start getting rid of those things that you no longer want in your life. So let's just say if you're overweight and you're just like, I'm overweight and I don't want to be overweight anymore. Okay, so you don't want excess body fat. So the opposite of that is what? Less body fat and more lean muscle. The next thing, let's just say that you want to feel less overwhelmed. Okay, make a list of all the things that you feel are overwhelming you. Now, if you can't pinpoint it, I can guarantee you it's physical clutter in your life that's causing you to feel overwhelmed. Studies show the more clutter that you have in your space, the more cortisol runs through your veins. And the more cortisol equals more stress. More stress equals more feelings of overwhelm and less feelings of contentment and calmness. Start clearing out the clutter from your home. I have the whole YouTube channel about this. You're watching this video on my YouTube channel. I have tons of playlists, tons of resources. I have tons of resources and all kinds of fun things on my website, florasage.com. Click the link below. You'll see all the resources. This is one of the easiest ways to see and gain and get momentum in your life, is to start clearing all the crap from your life. Seriously. And the physical clutter is one of the easiest ways to get that quick momentum and see quick results. The next thing, let's just say that you have a to-do list that is just packed full and you have no time for yourself. So what you want less of is you want less stuff to do during the day. What you want more of is more free time. So start to pare down the list of the things that you already have on your list. Again, that will give you more free time. Now, what does this have to do with like your big picture dream of like, what do I want in life? If you have all of these little things clogging up your space, it's going to be really challenging to dream of that big dream life that you have, or that future trip, okay? Start by identifying the stuff that you don't want. and then start clearing each of those things one by one. I talk about this technique in chapter 7 of my book, The 1 Degree Shift. And what this is I teach you how to do a brain dump to really just get everything out of your head. And you can specifically do this for what do I not want anymore in my life? What do I want less of? And if you want to take it a step further, what do I want more of? And allow yourself to really just be in that space of authenticity and honesty. The more honest you can be with yourself of the things that you no longer want and the things that you want less of, what happens is all of a sudden you start to gain that clarity about what you do actually want. Now, I've talked about this many, many times before, is that most people are very close to living their dream life. Very, very close. But you gotta be willing to sit down and do the work. And this does not take very long at all. This could probably take you 10 minutes if you just sat down and just do a brain dump of like, what do I not want anymore in my life? What do I want less of? Okay. Now, the reason why that I say, what do I not want and what do I want less of is because there are some things, maybe you still want something in your life, but just not as much. So what you not want, that's a hard and fast line of like, I am done with this thing. But this other thing, I don't want to completely get rid of. I just want less of it. Okay. And then you can ask yourself again, if you want to take it a step further, what do I want more of? I want more free time. I want more connection. I want more joy. I want more whatever. Okay. What does that look like? What does that look like? I love this. Okay. So another thing, once you start removing these things in your life, you're going to start to see what you want more of. You're going to start to see that there's something shifting in your life. It's so good. So good. Now, to help you with this, I have opened up spots in my calendar for free strategy sessions. Click the link below. During the strategy session, I'm going to help you sift through the stuff that you want versus the stuff that you don't want. I'm going to help you see and get clarity about that dream life that you know that you want, that you're ready for. And you don't have to justify it for me. You're here. That is why you need it. That's why you want it, because there's a little desire in your heart, and that's okay. You don't have to justify your wants. I love it. Okay, click the link in the description to book your free strategy session. I'm so excited for this. Also, let's continue this conversation. If you are watching this on YouTube, I invite you to share your experiences with this in the comments below. And if you're listening to this on any podcast streaming platform, please email me, flora@florasage.com, to share your comments with me. Also, if you found today's video and episode helpful, please subscribe, share with your friends, and leave a review. Your support in doing this helps this podcast reach more people looking to declutter their lives and align into a life that they are wildly obsessed with. I hope this serves you today. I love you, and I will see you in the next episode. Mwah!